Hey you guys, welcome in. I hope everyone had a great weekend. We are going to dive into the awakening of self, more of it, with the id, the ego, and the superego. But before that, I really want to take a moment of silence just to connect all of us to when you watch this, it's timeless, but just to connect with call in all your ancestors, angels, the Most High, Mother and Father God, whomever, Mother Gaia, Mother Mary, Mother Magdalene, your deities, whomever you feel connected to, your Papa, I say my Bachan, like who has ever passed away, those become your ancestors, okay? So we're just going to take a moment of silence to call them in and respectfully give a silent moment to them, okay? And just side note, if you guys, when you are resting, connecting, meditating, it's good to always close your eyes, but you're looking out to that third eye, okay? So we're kind of looking up, our eyes are closed, but looking up, and it's like connecting more to through the third eye. We're seeing through that third eye. Just I know. I just have to do the most, right? Okay. Okay, let's give a moment. And breathe in and out. All right, thank you guys. Okay, so we blessed our space, we blessed our vessel, and our angels, ancestors, and guides are all with us. So I hope that was something different and helpful. But let's dive in to the awakening, dealing with, I don't think some people don't even know like the id, the ego, and the superego, okay? This is like what we run off of most days. But when we understand them and can work with them, that's how we can thrive in life. That's how we supersede what the necessities of them that they already are. So let's dive in. All right. Okay. Thank you guys. I'm glad that we did that. So today we are diving into something that lives inside of all of us. The interplay between the id, it's like ID, the ego, and the superego. These are more than psychological terms. They're the very tools we can use to elevate ourselves in the world, step into our power, and live with integrity, creativity, and freedom, right? Let's integrate that sometimes obnoxious ego that we play out. We can't hide it. It's there. It's definitely beneficial. It is, but we can use it fully to our benefit, right? Without manipulation. Okay, so let's start with the basics. The id is the part of us that wants immediate gratification, right? It's instinctual, raw, and impulsive. It's our natural desires, our whims, our little drops of madness that makes us human, right? Okay, so the id says, I want it now. I want it easy. I want comfort, essentially, right? It's that quick fix, need it now, can grab it. It's like the bag of chips at the Safeway. It's like even like the hookup moment, right? Of like, I just want to kiss her, kind of thing, okay? And then you do. It's an instinct, okay? So then comes the ego, the negotiator, the bridge. The ego is our conscious self. It mediates between the id's impulses and the superego's ideals. The ego asks, how can I get what I want without destroying myself or others? If we're asking that, we have to. How do I take my natural desires and channel them, being keyword, them into something constructive, right? So finally, the superego is our higher standard. What we've been talking about, we all have standards, right? We are all allowed them. It's that part of us that says, I want to be more. Okay? I want to rise above base impulses. I want to live in alignment with my highest self. Right? It's aspiration. Okay? It's the voice of conscious responsibility and spiritual elevation. Hence the word channel. You're channeling this. You are understanding it. You are pulling it all together to become something greater. An id, that impulse, even further than the ego, become the superego, rise above it all, collectively pull it together, channel what is for your greatest, highest good, right? All right, so now here's the truth. Some people let the id run the show. I think a lot of us have for a long time, right? Hence why we are coming into Christ consciousness, which is that higher elevation of self-Christ consciousness, to be awoken to even be able to channel downloads and collectively pull them together to make something of a higher purpose. Our purposes. The id drives envy, jealousy, instant gratification, gratification in a sense of never enough, right? We have to be aware of that needing more, right? That's being out of control, never knowing your limit. And then you're lying to yourself and you're lying to someone else saying like, yeah, this is what I want, this is what I want. When there's a whole nother layer under that of like, will you ever be satisfied? You have to balance and understand these things. That's just why we're breaking them down. Okay, and yet it doesn't have to be that. So when we partner the ego with the superego, we can transform that raw energy into mastery, creativity, and service. Okay? So let me give you a personal example. I'm just going to read it because it's easier this way. So I did have a teacher in high school, like we all have, right? She was tough, exacting, and precise, right? So I thought she was difficult, but looking back now, I realized that she was teaching me not just English or grammar. She was teaching me how to structure my thoughts, right? How to express myself, how to discipline myself, how to balance even myself, right? There's always some form of structure, not only within a classroom, but it can structure your way of even like how you think, process things, put them together, align yourself in the real world in all aspects. So we can take like one basic even lesson and construct that into our lives. I honestly, this is even like from my mom. She would always, she said, and I think a lot of people have like heard this, right? It's like, obviously, don't get pregnant thinking that the man's gonna stay with you and that your life's gonna get better. Boom. I never did that. Don't talk politics or religion or any of that. If you're on opposite ends of it, it's never gonna go anywhere. I mean, down to fucking football teams, right? What are we doing here fighting? Like you're gonna side with your team regardless, right? So you're gonna side with, like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Definitely don't be doing it at a dinner table. Boom. And never share money. There's no need to do the borrow, and you just don't. Or you learn your people and you know who you can, give, and they will return it. So I've stuck to all of those and I've been great. And obviously, like, no need to get an STD, like, and Planned Parenthood is always there. It's free. Never had one of those in my life. Blessed be. But you guys, this is what I'm talking about. Like, the understanding of basic knowings, right? Basic necessities. Like, it's just, there is a structure in life that these are even our morals, values, attending to those and sticking to them. You stick to them. And by the way, you guys, if anyone is saying to you, like, this is your baby, like, get a fucking paternity test. You can do it within the first 6 months of being pregnant even. Okay? I'm sorry, I've just received downloads of like everyone. Okay, everyone needs to be alerted and needs to be comfortable enough to take care of themselves and not be fooled. And I think this is why we're even where we're at in this world right now, of speaking the truth and saying what it is, because I think we forget how easy people can lie. And that's the problem here. That has been the problem, and it's bullshit. It's just bullshit, and everyone needs to stop lying. It is that. That is the base level, and come back to human decency. Stop lying. Okay. Can we all just be a little better out here? Like, seriously. And everyone get a fucking DNA test. Find out who the fuck you are. Anyways, okay? I know. Okay, back to this. Okay. Anyways, so this is why I want you to see life itself can be a series of teachers, right? Some are kind, some are strict, some are challenging in ways that feel unfair, okay? But the ones who push you, okay? This is even you guys. And remember, teachers can be within relationships, friends, this, how we look at it. And where we want, what do we want to take from it? What do we want to learn from it? Where do we want to grow within it? Okay? So, but the ones who push you, not to punish, but to elevate, are the ones who shape your ego, to work with your superego. They help you turn impulses into intention, chaos into order, raw material into mastery, my loves. The path is not always easy, right? Because your id resists discipline. It wants comfort, shortcuts, and instant approval, right? But the ego, when guided by the superego, says, I see the value in this challenge. I will rise. I will work. I will refine myself. Okay? And here's where the magic happens. The Aladdin moment. Like the street rat who learns to navigate the palace, right? You begin to step into rooms, spaces, the opportunities that you once thought that were impossible, simply because you have mastered yourself enough to access them. This isn't just about achievement, it's about spiritual refinement. Every time you choose the ego over the id, every time you choose conscious action over instinctual reaction, you are transforming not just your mind, but your soul, you guys. You are showing that your identity is not defined by circumstance, by class, by barriers, or by the expectations of others. Okay? There's a karmic aspect here too. Some of you were born into groups, communities, or situations that imposed limitations on you. Maybe it was a stereotype, a social caste, or a mindset that said you will never be more. And yet, by refining your ego and stepping into your superego, by claiming knowledge, skill, and self-mastery, you prove not by argument, no, but by existence, that those illusions are false. You embody the change. You live it, okay? You shine the light into that darkness, and you continue, my loves, to shine your light even wearing all dark. I actually love this outfit. Okay, so the key lesson is this. Knowledge is power. We know this, you guys. Knowledge is power. Does it take more work? Yes, but we're all capable of it. All of it. And it's so accessible to us, okay? But only if we apply it, if it's applied. You can sit in a classroom, read the books, attend the seminars, but without applying yourself, right? Without transmuting, learning into action, the id will dominate and the opportunity is lost every time. Okay? Applied knowledge, discipline, and integration of your ego with your superego is what transforms your life. okay? And then there's the joy of giving back. As you refine yourself, you naturally uplift others. I hope that is what I'm doing here, you guys. I truly hope so, okay? I know I uplift myself every day I get on here, and I know God is proud, and I hope you guys, and I see that you guys listen and watch, so I hope this is doing something, okay? Okay, you show them what's possible. We show each other what is fucking possible, okay? You teach without teaching, simply by being. It's true, it becomes a part of you. That's the beauty, right? That is the growth. That's the integration. And it's positive. It's freaking positive, right? So, and when this ripple grows, we create cooperative spaces where everyone thrives, where hierarchy is replaced by mastery and respect. Always respect, you guys. And where power is aligned with kindness, integrity, and shared abundance. All right, so here's the action for today. Recognize your id impulses, okay? Notice where your immediate desires are. So, 2, engage your ego. Ask, how can I navigate this in a way that serves my highest self? So, 3, listen to your super ego. Claim the standard, the refinement, the spiritual aspiration. 4, apply yourself. Knowledge, skill, and discipline are the tools. Practice them daily. Okay, 5, step into spaces where you once felt you didn't belong and own your presence. Okay, show by existing, by being refined, that you belong because you do, and you always did. You always did. You always did. The id just got scared. You got fearful. You got fearful, right? So we took other direct actions towards opposite directions. But fear is an illusion, okay? And we are not settling for fear. We're just not, or we will stay stuck. And we're gonna find ourselves in a rut. My loves, this is the dance of life. This is the ebb and flow. Learning. I can't. I'm so silly today. Okay. It's a good day. Okay, I love it. Okay, so this is the dance of life, okay? The refinement of raw material. The raw material into wisdom, okay? Instinct into mastery. Human impulses into soulful actions. Okay, this is what it means to elevate. This is how we transcend envy, fear, and limitation. Okay, this is how we claim our power back without harming others. Let's not do that. And integrate our full humanity. Okay, and remember, it's a freaking journey, you guys. It's up, down, all around, but there is a line of consistency that we can grasp and be each day. Even if we pop out, we can pop back in, because that's the core alignment that we know we want to be, aka even with those virtues, values, morals, whatever. But we have a consistent goal each day, right? To be in line with that higher self, that super ego. How can I tame my id and my ego to be greater each day? So it's one foot in front of the other, right? Step by step, okay? The universe is benevolent. And every challenge is an invitation to refine your mind, body, soul, spirit, all together now. If you take one thing from this, let it be this, okay, guys? You are capable. We are so fucking capable. We can have it all. We can have it all. And having it all looks different for every single person in this world. But we can, if we believe in ourselves, and if we find that core alignment with how we want that really to be in our lives. It's good to have one main structure and those are typically those values and virtues or what have you. Because we are going to step out of the line. Hell yeah. Like, you're going to go have fun. You're going to do what you want. But there is a core alignment that you should always come back to. Just check in with that id, ego, and super ego. And just remember, you guys are highly intelligent, very unique. You are sovereign beings. We each and every one of us are, okay? And your refinement matters. I know, to you and to the world. Okay, you guys, I love you so much. I hope that was helpful. I will put my offerings at the end, and I hope everyone has a beautiful day, blessed day, all the above. Okay, love you guys.